know not only that Christ is black, because that's not going to help you. You know what I'm saying? That's only some truth out the Bible. But it takes more than you knowing Christ is black for you to be successful. It takes more than you knowing Christ is black for you to get the kingdom of heaven. Sirach 32 and 24. You said you believe in the Bible? Read. Watch this.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 32 and verse 24.
Come on.
He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment.
So if you believe in the Lord, you're going to take heed. You're going to listen to the commandments in this Bible. This is a flame of fire. Which one of them? Hair white like snow. Boom. This one. And his eyes is a flame of fire. Come on, read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass, bro?
Clear.
Huh?
Clear.
I said brass.
Black.
It's like a derivative of brown, okay? Now read.
As if they were burned in a furnace.
As if it burned in the furnace. So if I take something that's kind of brown, I burn it in the furnace, what color is it going to be? It's going to be black, right? Read.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
And his voice has the sound of many waters. Remember when John turned around, he said, I heard that loud voice, right? So Christ is a black man according to the Bible. Show him what you read. We're reading the Bible, the King James Version Bible. What color is Christ?
White.
You said it right?
White.
No, I want you to know. I don't want you to tell me. No, listen. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. Tell me what you heard out the Bible.
I heard Jesus Christ is white, but I don't know. It could be good. I don't know what he is.
We're going to read it one more time. Verse 14. Watch this. Listen clearly. Because think about this. You got children? If you do have children one day, and even for your own sake, you don't want to be walking around with the thought in your mind that this man is Christ. That's not Christ. That's not Christ. That ain't Christ either, but this is a description of how he looked. That is how he would look. Read. Now read and listen closely.
Revelation 1 and 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
This man got hair that's white like wool. This man don't. Read. And listen. It was white like wool. It was talking about the texture, actually. That's woolly hair, right? This is woolly hair, right? That's woolly hair. This is woolly hair. That's woolly hair. Look at this. That's damn dog hair right there. You know what I'm saying? That's stringy hair. Is that woolly? Is this woolly? You know what I'm saying? This is the one we're leaning towards. Come on.
As white as snow.
It's white as snow. We already said, yeah, that's white.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
It's a prophecy in the book of Genesis that said his eyes was going to be red because he drank wine. That's why it's saying his eyes is as a flame of fire. But come on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet is like unto fine brass. If you Google what a brass, you will see it looks brown, right? And then it says what?
As if they were burned in a furnace.
As if it was burned in a furnace. So Christ's feet, look. His feet was like brass, as if it burned in a furnace. So not only was it a derivative of brown, it was the blacker. It was darker. That's the one. That's the one that it's describing. Now go to Hebrews. You gotta go. Well, let me give you one more scripture. Go to Deuteronomy. One more. Because you said you believe in the Bible, right? Did you read that? Did you read that?
32.
Go to Sirach 32 and 24. One more thing. One more thing before you burn out. Because this is very important. I want you to know not only that Christ is black, because that's not going to help you. You know what I'm saying? That's only some truth out the Bible. But it takes more than you knowing Christ is black for you to be successful. It takes more than you knowing Christ is black for you to get the kingdom of heaven. Sirach 32 and 24. You said you believe in the Bible? Read. Watch this.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 32 and verse 24.
Come on.
He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment.
So if you believe in the Lord, you're going to take heed. You're going to listen to the commandments in this Bible, right?
Right.
Did you get a piece of paper, a flyer? So you can't stay here all day, but you can watch videos and you will see all the commandments. I'm going to give you a few. Today is the Sabbath day. Today you ain't supposed to work. You ain't supposed to buy, not cook, not sell. You supposed to gather together with your brethren, with like-minded brethren in a congregation. You know what I'm saying? You see these on our shirt? Fringes. That's another commandment. He that believeth what? Oh my God, come on, bro. The scriptures say that he that believeth takes heed to the commandments. You're keeping the Sabbath. You gotta wear your fringes. You can't be laying down with these sisters outside of marriage. You can't be out here smoking weed, smoking cigarettes. The Lord looks at you a certain way. This is Christ, and you say, I'm from Judah, he from Judah. Read.
He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment.
If you believe in God, you're going to take heed to the commandment. You got that piece of paper? That's an endless journey. You could call and you could talk to us. You could pull up on us. You could watch all videos. We can't teach you the whole Bible standing here, but you can do a diligent search, all right? So take heed to the commandments, bro, because it ain't always going to be good. It's going to be ugly out here one day. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Go to the book of 2 Timothy and chapter 3. Yeah, it's good that the brother say he believe, but we got to let them know what it means to believe. Because a lot of our people be like, yeah, I believe in God. I love God. I got a relationship with God. I talk to God every morning. But in reality, they got this dude in their head, and they don't think that the Most High God requires nothing of them. Read what you got.
3 and 1.
3 and 1.
2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Troublous times are going to come in the last days. That's why I told the brother, it ain't going to always be good. What up, bro? Pull up on us real quick. How you doing today? We doing good. We doing good. We just out here trying to uplift our people and show them who they are according to the Bible. Do you know who you are according to the Bible? Hey, what God called us?
Children of God.
That's true. What else?
Kings and queens.
We played them roles too, but the Lord specifically calls us the Israelites. The Israelites. Let me show you how God felt about the Israelites. We're going to switch gears real quick. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Let me show you how God felt about you, bro. What's your name? Twine. Twine. All right, Twine. We out here, like I said, because we're trying to uplift our people, show love to our people. Hey, keep y'all heads up for our boy, too. Because we trying to bring our people out of their lower state. When you see the black community, what do you see? When you look at our music, when you look in a neighborhood, a predominantly black neighborhood, what do you see?
I mean, people is working together. You know what I'm saying? I see black people in the community working together. You know what I'm saying? Trying to build something.
Where do we have our own? So let me ask you this: we've been fighting for. We started fighting for civil rights in the '60s, right? Got civil rights in the '60s. Now, almost 55, 60 years later. Have we progressed?
We progressed.
We did?
We progressed from 50 years later.
So let me ask you this.
Shit, we didn't have no clothes or nothing like
We
that.
did have clothes. When they was hosing down Martin Luther King and them in the streets, they had on clothes. But guess what they had back then that we don't got now? Morals and values. It wasn't no sexy red back then. They wasn't all the way right back then because they was in the midst of idolatry. But understand this, they had morals and values. They wasn't twerking in a restaurant. They wasn't shooting each other and banging in Walmart, was they? So we have fallen worse as a people, right? In the 90s, even from the 90s until now, you had these so-called gangsters. They would have a form of respect for the elderly of the community. These little niggas nowadays, they walk around with Pooh Shiesty masks on and a Glock in their purse, and they're ready to turn up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Times have gotten way worse. Like and I see what you saying. You would like to think that we're working together. We are in some ways working together, but we don't have our own hospitals. We don't have our own schools. You know what I'm saying? We don't got our own colleges. There is no way we can go and buy a car from a black man that he's made and manufactured. There is no way we can go and buy a cell phone from a black man that he made and manufactured. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at Chicago, New Orleans, Detroit, St. Louis, we really on the bottom. When you hear the word ghetto, who live in the ghetto? We do.
Black
you know what I'm saying? But look how God feel about us, though. Really.
The book of Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So the Lord said, the scripture is telling us that the Lord said we are holy people unto him, right? So we set apart. He chose us. You know what I'm saying? He chose us from among all other nations, from among the Arabs, from the Chinese, from these white people. Read.
Above all people.
No, sir. To be a special people.
To be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You hear that, bro?
Yeah.
Is there equality in the Bible? Does God want us to be equal? He did. Read what he just. Listen to what he just said.
Listen. Equality.
The book of Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So we got all these nations, right? The Lord said, I choose you, Israel. You special to me, not the other ones. I'm not choosing everybody. He chose the Israelites. He said the Israelites are special. What else about the Israelites?
Above all people that are
To be a special people.
to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So he said, you special. If I say, I got a fleet of cars, I'm choosing this one. This one is the one that's special to me. Do I like all of them the same? No. And I said this one is above all the rest. Is they the same? So is there equality with God? No. So he said that he put the Israelites above all people upon the face of the earth. But like we was just talking about, it don't look like it, right? We're not manufacturing nothing. We don't have control any laws or legislations. We in the ghetto, right? So you got to ask yourself, why is that? Why is we the ones that's always fighting for civil rights? Why are we the ones marching down the street saying Black Lives Matter? Why are we the ones that was on the slave ships in hard bondage, right? You feel me? So the question should be why. But like before you got here, we were just going over, our people don't even consider. Our people don't even consider who we are. Why are we speaking?
They don't even want to gain the knowledge on.
They don't want to. Right.
Who we is as a people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Race.
Right. A lot of people don't stop right here. And when they do, they like, all right, man, finish so we can leave. But they don't really want to gain that knowledge, like you said. You know what I'm saying? But our people don't consider who we are. They don't consider why are we speaking the language of our oppressors. What was we celebrating before we got on the slave ship? What was we doing? Who are we? We the Israelites. But the reason that we're not living up to Deuteronomy 7:6, the reason that we don't look like we the special people is because we broke God's commandments. That's the reason. Go to Deuteronomy 28:15. Let me get about 2 more. You got time? Come on. 28:15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments, and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee, and overtake thee.
So the scripture just said that if we don't hearken, if we don't listen to the commandments of the Lord, the Most High God, that he's going to put curses on us. We're going to be cursed. Is the curse is a good thing or a bad thing? Would you like your children, like you got, right? I don't want my kids to be cursed, right? I want them to be blessed. You feel me? Not cursed. So this is some of the curses because we didn't listen. He said, if y'all don't listen, y'all gonna be cursed. So we had an option. Watch this. Go to 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
That's what we just talked about. Cursed in the city. We fill up the ghettos. How are we cursed in the city? The neighborhood is full of dope. You know what I'm saying? Full of fatherless homes. Full of young men that don't have guidance. Full of young men that'll shoot you at the drop of a dime, right? Our young brothers out here bad, walking around with hoodies in the summertime, and you know what I'm saying? Looking crazy. You feel me? Our women out here looking like an astonishment with a head full of red hair and big ass eyelashes and 13 baby daddies, right? That's cursed in the city. You feel me? It's whoredom, it's drugs, it's violence. You know what I'm saying? If a black man lives in a predominantly black neighborhood and he becomes a doctor, he's not gonna stay. If a black man lives in a predominantly black neighborhood and he hits the lottery, he's not gonna stay. he's gonna leave from amongst his people.
Go to a nice community.
Exactly, right? Because you should be able to stay amongst your people. We love our people, but why can't we stay amongst our people? Read.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Because we cursed in the city. Read this. Come on.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
You know when we was cursed in the field? In the times of slavery. We was cursed in the field. We was whipped in the field. Babies working in the field. Old people working in the field. Sun up to sundown. After slavery. Cursed in the field as sharecroppers. You know what I'm saying? Even in the work field. You feel me? We cursed. I know you got to go. I'm going to read one more. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. So it's more curses that's upon us as a people. And the reason why we destroyed, like we just read, is because we did not listen to God. So we cursed as a people right now. But this is what the Lord requires of us. Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God.
So bro, it say, what does the Lord require of you? It says to love him, to fear him, to walk in all his ways. Some of the ways of the Lord is don't smoke, don't have sex outside of marriage, don't fight your brother, don't kill your brother, don't scam your brother. You know what I'm saying? Today is the Sabbath day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So
love to the people.
Right. But to love your people is to show them the commandments, to teach them the commandments. Right? Do I love my brother? Do I love my brother if I steal from him? Do I love my brother?
No.
Nah. Hey, bro, we love you, bro. Hey, look at me.
No bad blood.
All right, bro, take it easy. Hey, check this out. If I love my brother, I'm not gonna sleep with his wife. If I love my brother, I'm not gonna hate on my brother and cover this car. You know what I'm saying? And he got a big house. He think he is. No, that's hatred. If I love my brother, I'm gonna come out here and uplift my brother and say, bro, don't go over there and give him all your money for no damn cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's too damn... Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Work with your hands. Yes, sir. But yeah, it's many commandments. On that flyer, it's a phone number. All right? Call that number. And if you can't call the number or whatever,